Guess who didn't really think her outfit and makeup choice color combo through all the way? Hmm. Friends! Hello! Welcome back to Amethyst Craftworks. I'm Samantha, and welcome to a What Have You Done? There we go. Hello and welcome to a What Have You Done? Well, my ear just kind of flings around as it wants to, but hello! Welcome back to one of these videos. What Have You Done videos are my version of a crochet show and tell, where we go over things that I have completed and we talk about the yarn, the inspiration, the pattern, and all that good stuff. I think we have done it. I think I turned the echo down correctly. I will find out when I finish here, but all of that said, hello! This hat. So, as you can probably tell, the first thing that I'm going to talk about today on this What Have You Done is my hat. I made this for Easter. It does not necessarily go with the green lipstick choice. Red and green, not my cup of tea when it comes to color combos, but black and red for sure is. And yeah, I made this for Easter because Bestie Lauren's mom, when she was inviting us all to Easter dinner, she said, dinner is at 5, bunny costumes are required. Now, of course she was kidding. At least I think she was kidding. But I was like, wait a minute, don't tempt me. And so I made this, right? Big floppy bunny ears and a beanie. This was my bunny costume. I will link you below to the pattern that I used for the beanie, which I can't remember off the top of my head the channel name for the beanie or the ears. But the beanie is one tutorial, and then the ears were another tutorial. They were for an amigurumi bunny, and so I just made them longer to make bigger ears. Kind of looks like a propeller. Like I've got a propeller hat on. But this was really cute, I thought, anyway. Cute and fun to make, and so this is the first thing that we are going to talk about on the What Have You Done. But I actually have a whole bunch of things. Well, a whole bunch of the same thing to show you. So hold on, let me show you what I mean here, one sec. Alright, so I will preface this by saying I'm recording this before May, so it's still April. You can tell over here by Winifred, she's still up there. It's still April, but you will very likely not see this until probably the second or so week of May, somewhere around there, into May, because I've got some birthday presents. Now, 2 of my family members, 2 of my besties, 2 very important people in my life have birthdays in May. Bestie Pums has a birthday in May, and my sister-in-law, who is the mom of my nieces that I talk about so often, she's got a birthday in May too. And I made these for them, right? So I'm going to show them off here so I can then give them away, and then you will see this in the future. By this point, you should be used to this kind of video scheme, right? So I made for Bestie Pums first. Can't even see that black one, but it's there. These are the Granny Bottom beach bags, market bags, by Crochet with Claire. And so I will link that as well down below to the tutorial from Crochet with Claire, because the bottom of these bags is just a solid granny square. And then you build it up like so. And then I did a specific pattern for the handles. I will also link it down below. It is the same pattern that I used for my own purse handles. The handles with very little stretch. I thought that was a good idea to put on, like, essentially a tote bag, a market bag, a carry-all bag, a lunch bag. Whatever it is that you want to put in here, that's what these are for. And so I made black and purple for Bestie Pums because those are her favorite colors. Well, purple is her favorite color and she likes black, so there's those for her. And then for sister-in-law, I made this one. Oh, it's fun, isn't it? With some scraps of colorful yarn for the actual, like, gift bag, like to put her other presents in this bag to then gift to her. And then she can use it as a tote bag, a market bag, a grocery bag, a whatever bag. It is using a whole bunch of scraps of mostly peaches, no, not peaches and cream, sugar and cream. Like hot orange, hot purple, yellow, hot pink, white, overcast, black. This one is orchid, dark orchid. I think the blue is called hot blue. I just essentially used whatever I had left of these colors and I just kind of tied them all together into like a fun mystery cake and then went until I had no more and then put a black handle on it because that's what I had left over. And yeah, that's going to be her gift bag. But then, you guys, I had such a good idea for this. At least I think it's a good idea. I made a set. I made one larger one and one teeny one as like a mama and me being my little niece, my older niece. I made them matching beach bags, okay? Because they are going on a vacation this summer, which I am 100% totally not jealous of at all. But they're going on vacation to the beach. And so I made Mama and me little matching tote bags, beach bags, carry-it-all bags for the beach. And I think it's so stinking cute. So, the yarn that I used, because again, this is just the granny bottom bag. Again, you can't really tell this is very busy yarn. Oh, fuzz on my nose like always. Anyway, it is just the same bag. I just made the granny square at the bottom smaller, and it worked from there for the niece's bag, right? But this yarn is Comfy Cotton Blend. Maybe it'll let you see it. There we go, kinda. The color is called Stained Glass. I used up every last bit of it on these two bags and one cake, which was so kindly sent to me, by the way, by Heather, the Crochet Witch. Hey, girl! She sent me that in a giveaway prize, and so I used it for these. And I also used a I Love This Cotton, I think from Hobby Lobby, which was also sent to me by Abigail. Hey, girl! I thought it not only matched, but it also... I ran out of yarn. I will just be frank. Like I said, I used up every last little bit of this Comfy Cotton Blend on the bags themselves, right? I didn't have enough left to do the handles. And so I think it looks nice. It kind of gives it a trim. And it matches And it's also just as soft. The Comfy Cotton blend is very soft. And the cotton, I Love This Cotton, is also just so soft. And so I thought this was just so stinking cute, right? Mama and me, matching bags. They're going to be fashionistas on the beach with their fabulous bags. And so I thought that was a really cute idea. And yeah, that's the next thing. A bunch of things. There's what, 5 here? So 5 bags, one thing, but 5 of them. And then I've got one last thing to show you. Hold on. Let's fix that. There we go. So I did want to show you guys as well because this really amused me. This is not exactly yarn related, but it is vaguely. So this is the label for the I Love This Cotton that I used from Abigail on those Mama and Me bags, right? And it says it's got a pattern on the inside and it's not showing up. There we go. Sock monkey. The color is also called monkey brown. Yeah. And so I pulled the yarn label apart and was like, yes, it's a pattern for the sock monkey. It even says a size H8 5mm crochet hook under the supplies needed. And so I was like, hex yeah, it's a crochet pattern for a sock monkey. Incredible. I'm going to make one. And then I started reading more. For example, it says, under the materials needed, you need some kind of material to stuff the monkey. Nylon stockings, fiber, polyester fiber, so polyfill. And then it says, do not use yams or other vegetables. And vegetables is spelled wrong. And then further reading, making the sock monkey. Step 1, knit a pair of socks. 1, that's not crochet. 2, there is no further instruction on how to knit the sock. It says knit a pair of socks that look like this. Gee, thanks, and don't fill it with yams or other vegetables. Not really super helpful. I may take a pass on this one, Hobby Lobby, but thank you. That cracked me up. I was so excited, like, yes, I can crochet a sock monkey. Wait a minute, no, I can't. Anyway, I have one last thing to show you here. I'll just grab it. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen this, and you will have seen the other thing that I'm going to talk about, but I can't show you. So, if you don't follow me on Instagram, the link is always down below. Follow me, please and thank you. I will happily follow you back. I did not really post on there for a very long time, and the reason is I got really overwhelmed by it. Instagram is very overwhelming, I will just say. But I got it in my head that I was like, don't let it be overwhelming. Just post what you want to post and don't get worked up about it. And so I'm back to posting on there again, right? So the first thing, I will insert some pictures over here that were indeed on my Instagram of my aunt's blanket. I completed it and I already sent it off to her, and she confirmed for me that it came to her safe and sound, all in one piece, and it is good to go. And so I completed the blanket for her as a wedding present. I got it done early, and so I sent it out early, and it's there with her before her wedding even. And I wrote up a little card and all that stuff. It did turn out to be 60 inches by 60 inches squared. And it got to the point where it was taking me so long to do each round that the last round that I did took me like an hour and a half for one stinking round. And so that's when I realized that it's maybe big enough. And it ended up being 60 inches by 60 inches, which is that 5 foot by 5 foot? It was a decent sized throw. It fit lovely across the end of my bed. It covered me up completely while I was working on it. And so I thought, you know what? This is a good place to stop. And since I was headed to the post office anyway, which if you haven't seen that video, if it hasn't come out yet, it will soon. It'll be linked up there if it has, so on and so forth. But there was a reason why I was going to the post office, and so I was like, let's just pack this up too and send it off to her. So she thanked me. Of course, she was very kind and gracious about it, and she confirmed that she got it, so that's another thing. I completed that. And the last thing, which was also on my Instagram, and I will also insert a picture because there's no way I'm ever going to show you this actually properly. I made, and they all turn backwards. I made, and then they all turn backwards again. Well, some of them have. This is not Oreos, which is what they look like. This is a moon phase wall hanging. Now, I was alerted to this pattern's existence by one of you lovelies. Her name is Anna. So hi, Anna. Thank you so much for thinking of me when you saw this, because not only is this 100% up my alley, this is me spot on. I love this so much, even though it is very hard to show you. So I'll put a picture up over there again, the Instagram picture. But not only was this like something that I would have made if I had seen this pattern myself, but I had so much fun making it, and it was really easy. And this is what, if you saw one of my other videos, which I don't know how these are coming out. If this one comes out first, then this won't make sense. But if it comes out second, it will make sense. But I got some yarns in a haul, and this is what I did with them that I was like itching to do with them, right? Maybe that's vague enough that it'll make sense. And anyway, I really enjoyed making it. It is so me, and I was so touched that someone saw something and was like, this makes me think of Samantha. I'm going to send it to her so she knows it's available. To tell you guys that I was touched and like excited by that is putting it lightly. And I made this so quickly because I was like, I need it. You're right. It is me. Where I'm going to hang it, I'm not entirely certain. It is quite big. I mean, it is just about my wingspan here. Like my arms are outstretched and it's pretty well stretched. So it's pretty big. It's pretty long. I'm not exactly sure where I want to hang it yet. I will have to think. I will have to scheme. I'm also not sure how I want to hang it, like actually hang it. Do I do it with like a command strip or two? Or do I nail it to my wall? If you have suggestions, let me know. But this was just a free Yarnspirations pattern, and I had just an absolute blast. I had no idea this existed on the Yarnspirations website, so again, Anna, thank you so much for directing my attention there, because this was a lot of fun, and it is very much me. It's very witchy, and I loved it. And yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to show you in one of these What Have You Done episodes. And set it there, just so it doesn't tangle itself on my lap. So we had a hat, wall hanging, several bags, a blanket, and I think that's it. Is that everything we talked about today? I think so. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm a little wacky today. I'm a little bit crazy today, and that's okay. Maybe I've had too much coffee. That is always likely. But thank you anyway for for joining me here. My propeller bunny ears are driving me crazy. There we go. But yes, thank you for joining me. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing today. And until I've got another video, another something, I'm just going to let you go. Take care. Goodbye.